Hello, hi guys. This is CA Balakrishna from Lecturepedia.in. How are you? Hope you people are doing well. Even I am fantastic. As you have already seen in the thumbnail, NFRA has debarred 85 chartered accountants. This is not a small number. Basically, in a span of 4 years from 2022 to 2025, 85 chartered accountants have been debarred by NFRA. Now, why these chartered accountants have been debarred? And in fact, NFRA has also imposed penalties on 103 chartered accountants. So, what is the reason behind imposing these penalties and behind debarring these chartered accountants? Before dwelling into the reasons, first of all, we'll understand what is this NFRA. First of all, see, NFRA is a separate regulatory authority which is National Financial Reporting Authority, which has been set up by central government in the year 2018. Basically, when this Nirav Modi scam has happened regarding the Punjab National Bank in 2018, if you remember, Nirav Modi scam has happened. So at that time a lot of backlash has came against chartered accountants. So then during that period, NFRA has been established. Now what is the purpose of this NFRA? See, the audit that a chartered accountant conducts, it is not final. Okay, that audit will be reviewed by separate regulatory authorities at various period of times. They will be reviewed if necessary. Now NFRA is one such authority which reviews the audits that have been conducted by chartered accountants with respect to listed entities and also unlisted public entities which are having a turnover of more than 1000 crores or paid up capital of more than 500 crores. Certain limit has been given. So for these companies, the audits that have been conducted by for these companies, if at all the situation demands, the NFRA will review those audits. This is the main purpose. If you see in our CA final syllabus, we have discussed about NFRA, right? Apart from NFRA, we have also discussed quality review board and peer review board. Those are also review authorities. Now, in 2018, what happened is, earlier, before establishment of NFRA, our ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, it was responsible for the CA education, right? When you are student, when you are pursuing CA, so the examinations will be conducted by ICAI, the syllabus will be issued by ICAI. So all the aspects with respect to academic curriculum of CA profession used to be handled by ICAI before NFRA. And apart from academic curriculum, ICAI would also used to handle the audit profession, the CA profession. After, see, to put it simply, the stage when you are a CA student, you will be handled by ICAI, and the stage after becoming CA also, you are under the control of ICAI only earlier. But now what happened was, slowly some of the powers of ICAI with respect to controlling chartered accountants and with respect to framing of auditing standards or suggesting of auditing standards or review of audits. So some of those powers, they are taken from the institute and they are given to NFRA. Still institute is having powers with respect to chartered accountants, but most of the powers they are transferred to NFRA with respect to listed company audits and certain audits that have been specified, like unlisted public companies, the limit I have told you now. Even in case of audit of insurance companies, okay, their audits will also be reviewed and investigated by NFRA. Now The purpose of NFRA is to oversee the audit profession and to review and investigate the audits that have been conducted by chartered accountants, and to also recommend the auditing standards, accounting standards that has to be implemented and followed by the companies and the auditors. So this was the purpose of NFRA. So what it will do is either on suo motu basis or based on a request received from any authority, it can take up audit of any listed company or audit of any unlisted public companies whose turnover and paid up share capital is as per the limit that I have told. So they can take up those audits for review, and they can review whether the audit has been done properly or not. So the work that the chartered accountant does, whether that work has been done properly or not, so that can be verified by NFRA. Now it has verified various audits, and during its verification it is found that in most of the cases it is found that auditing standards have not been complied properly. There are various lapses in the audits that are being conducted. Now, based on seriousness of the issue, based on seriousness of non-compliance with auditing standards, NFRA is also having power to punish chartered accountant. See, earlier this power to punish a chartered accountant was available with our institute ICAI. Now this power is available even with NFRA. So by exercising its power, it has debarred 85 chartered accountants. Now if you see, if you can just visit NFRA website, there will be all the orders that the NFRA has passed. You can find, see, by going through the NFRA website, you can obtain lot of knowledge. Okay, what are various lapses that has happened in each audit that the NFRA has reviewed. Okay, that is clearly mentioned in each and every report. If you can go to the orders section here, you can find all the orders. Okay, based on review that the NFRA conducts, it will give a order. Okay, what lapses it has found, which auditing standard is not complied. Okay, in order to properly comply with that particular auditing standard, what has to be done. Okay, detailedly it will be mentioned in the order that has that will be issued by NFRA. There are around 100 plus orders that are available on NFRA website. You can go through those orders to get knowledge with respect to auditing standards. See, the purpose why I am making this video is you people, after qualifying your CA, obviously you can either go into practice or you can either go into service. Right now, if you come into practice, obviously you'll be doing various audits. So I just wanted to tell you that doing audit is a very serious business. Now, in order to properly do the audit, you have to be very clear with various reporting requirements, with various, mostly if you see the orders, 95% lapses are with respect to auditing standards. See, auditing standards are not complied while conducting audit of listed companies. That's the issue. Why this is occurring? Because at the student stage you are neglecting audit subject. You should be very much serious with respect to your auditing standards and with your audit subject. Otherwise there is a possibility, see, if you don't comply with auditing standards, if you don't understand what is the requirement of that particular auditing standard, then after you qualify your chartered accountancy, if you do any audit, obviously you cannot comply with auditing standards because you haven't learned the requirement of the auditing standard. And obviously if any authority reviews your audit, there might be non-compliances with respect to auditing standards, right? So this video is just to tell you the importance of auditing, what is actually happening in the industry with respect to this audit profession. So I wanted to communicate this to you people, and I wanted to make you people to focus more on auditing standards, to clearly understand auditing standards. Okay, so if you want, you can go through this NFRA website. What I'll do is I'll also try to come up with a separate videos for each of the order that the NFRA has passed. Basically, there will be a lot of knowledge with respect to auditing standards in each of this order. I will try to make a separate video for each of the order that the NFRA has passed, wherein I will be discussing with you the requirement of auditing standard and how it has not been complied in that particular that particular audit, so that practically you will know what is the requirement of the provision of a particular standard and how it has to be complied during the audit. Okay, so I'll come up with those videos with respect to the orders that has been passed by the NFRA. I hope this will increase your focus on auditing subject. Hope this video will be useful to you. I'll be winding up this video as of now. We'll meet in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye. See you.